Another stellar day in Edmonton, Alberta. It's been perfect all week for this, their third attempt at the World Junior Hockey Championship. And today, Dylan Garand, Canada's #1 goalie, gets his first start of this tournament. Canada can move into first place in their group.
Is 19-year-old Dylan Garand of the Kamloops Blazers of the Western League, a native of Victoria, BC. And Simon Lakosi gets the start for Slovakia on 5 goals on 52 shots. And now that long shot pinballs around in front. And it's kept alive. Great defensive play by McTavish. Bedard in, shoots, pad save. Lakosi, a great stop there on the rebound.
On the back check, turning pucks over, and then a nice little pull through the legs. And he's just such a shooter. He looks for it every time, and that is 2 excellent saves from Lakosi to get the party started for him. There's a nice little pull, and Bedard takes his chances from there every time, and that
would be playing in the Canadian Hockey League. Sabrango winds his way in. Sabrango in, shoots. Lakosi the save. Bounces back to Greg. Dad Robert played 8 NHL seasons and like the rough and tumble as well.
Yeah. Lakosi takes one off the mask from Sabrango. And there's one more look at this chance earlier by the Bedard-McTavish group. This is McTavish's second shot.
Zellweger bangs that back down in the Slovak zone. And Ostapchuk is the first man there. Greg centers it. Rebound, sharp angle shot taken there by Ostapchuk, and the save made by Lakosi.
Intensity the way Canada started this game.
Off the face-off, little backhand shot taken by Petrovsky. Playoff scoring, even though his team did not make it to the conference final.
It's a good couple rounds.
Johnson works in, little backhand shot. Stopped by Lakosi. Against Czechia, came back to tie it in the third period. Then Czechia scored less than a minute after the game had been tied up. As Bedard races to that loose puck. In comes Connor Bedard. McTavish, a sharp angle shot. Here's Bedard back with it. Bedard dancing at the top. Flips it back across. What a pass to McTavish. Back for Bedard. In tight, scores! They throw it around.
Little give and go. You draw into, throw it to space, and then get open yourself. First it's Bedard draws 2, gets it to McTavish. He draws 2, gets it back to Bedard. And 2 games, 2 goals for the goal-scoring machine, Connor Bedard. Ah, it's pretty to watch.
Plays for Everett in the Western Hockey League. Greg has it knocked away. A chance now for Slovakia. Jedlička gets in behind Greg. Jedlička shoots, and Garand makes the stop on the breakaway.
We're not called the Michigan when he does it.
In comes Sabrango. He didn't play there.
Someone Mike Legg is saying, come on.
The rush, that pass misfired. And it's brought back out by Jakub Demek. Big hit there by O'Rourke. Here's Seeley on it. Long time between whistles here in the opening period. And a penalty coming now. Petrovitsky's taken down. Sturback moves in. Can't get a shot away. Oliver Stumpel, the son of longtime NHLer Joseph Stumpel, as Greg steps out of the box. And the centering pass goes to Cooley. Will Cooley in, shoots, scores!
First of the tournament. Bad decision here by Petrovitsky to step up on Greg. He's got no support behind him, and he's got tired bodies trying to back check, which leaves Cooley in alone. And strong play on the wall by McTavish, and then Greg, and then a really nice finish. That's a 5-hole shot, elevated over top of the blade.
3 playoff hat tricks. If Luka works in and shoots, Garand the save on that. Libor Nemec plays it back down. After the stop is made by Garand. Plays that back. Petrovsky winds in. Nifty move there on Ostapchuk. Shoots. Garand makes the stop. The centering pass this time from Nemec, knocked away and freedom to play there. Kopitar from Slovenia moved there as a teenager. That pass picked up by Cooley. Takes it back across. Score!
Net. And Grosh kicks it right up onto the stick of Cooley. Cooley doesn't just pass it right away. As soon as he gets the puck, he knows where Hoffman is, and he knows he's going to give it to him. But he takes a couple steps forward, gets Lakosi to commit, gets the defenseman to step forward, which means an open net for Hoffman. If he passes it right away, Lakosi's going to be deeper, and he's going to have a better chance to get over there. But that little hesitation before putting it on a tee for an Hoffman to slam in the back of the net, no matter when it happened, and we'll have to try to bounce back and figure it out.
Centering pass from McTavish. That comes Bedard. That's stopped by Lakosi. Pass into Forster. Zellweger tries to center for Johnson. Bouncing puck for Stankoven. Picked back up. Zellweger shoots, scores! Off the arm of Latkozy and in, and it's 4-0.
There's the entry. Kent Johnson get across early, not sure, but through traffic, flips the shoulder. And Zellweger does a great job. Puck way out in front of him on his off foot, able to get enough velocity to get it up and over, post and in as well. The thud kind of hit it pretty square, but just goes in.
For a minute and 20, for a minute, yeah, for a minute 28. And then another penalty is going to start. Crosby goes to Cormier to Johnson. Johnson drops it back. Bedard in, waits, feeds it back across. Johnson, a sharp angle shot. Bolo look back, and again, he's got it. Cormier.
How close Cormier can get if he wants to shoot from there. They're going to let Cormier walk almost to the hash marks.
Now Johnson walks into the feed from Bedard. Rebound, scores! Stankoven.
And so everyone knows Connor Bedard draws a lot of attention. Look how high Slovakia gets up to challenge him. Well, and then you challenge Cormier. Johnson's got all kinds of room and little pass off the pads. He's trying to score, but he also knows that if a rebound gets to the far side, Stankoven right there, stick on the ice where it should be, ready to sweep it in the empty net. No chance for Bolo. The guys want to get on the ice. The power play group was just out there.
Oh, here they coming in. Forster with a quick move. And the save made by Bolo. Goes back to the end of the first period. Doing long 5-on-3 time. Bedard works in. Connor Bedard shoots at the goal post. He's inside of the pipe.
That guy wears out the iron. The second push gets it. And that was after this drag wrister. Now he's changing the angle release about 3 feet, dragging it closer.
Bolo's facing a shot a minute here. That long drive from Petrovsky knocked away by Garan.
Should not, and yet it is.
Roman fight, works in and shoots, and Garan makes the glove save. Feeds that back. Here's Petrovsky, winds and shoots. He miscued that. Out the other side, that quick shot there by Fight, turned away by Garan. The power play is Gaucher steps back on. The centering pass broken up. Here they come. It's a 4-on-0.
It's a jailbreak.
McTavish works right in. McTavish in, shoots, scores. Who needs 4 when you do that?
You better score. The puck's defended here, knocked down by Petrovicky's attempted putting on net, and work through it. And all of a sudden, one quick glance. Nah, I don't think so. I don't think so. I'll take it.
Look back to Bedard. That was broken up by Demek, and Cashley has it back. For Nemetz, centers it. That's knocked away by Garan. Zach Ostapchuk making his presence felt as he steps into Adam Stripaj. Canada 6-0 on Slovakia. Now brought back by Dvorsky. Puts it back across. That shot fired wide by Žabka. One spot of a relegation almost every year. There's a Rourke a long shot, and the save is made by Bolo. Blocked a shot in practice and got injured. Awful luck for him. Nemetz works in, penalty coming to Canada. Jam play in the front of the goal, rebound, score! Cashley on the rebound.
Caught out of position. See 3 guys on the boards on the wrong side of the puck. And there's the penalty. Noyer gets caught on the wrong side. He did a good job on his check down with McLuca, but Cashley stays with it, chops it up and over, and just a little too much puck watching, not enough taking the man. But I can get with it. Whatever. More offense is good. More power plays are good.
Bouncing puck. In behind Stripaj. Bouncing in for McTavish. Scores! Mason McTavish on the backhand. Roofs it.
Easily. Looks like he's moving everything slowly. Good recognition right here by Othman into the drop pass, but just pull it laterally hard. Hands are almost close together. Rip a backhand upstairs. His hands are so strong that he's able to do things most players can't. No goalie interference on Bedard, even though he was right there on the back door.
Back across, Kupcho with it. Knocked down by Bedard. Here he comes again. Bedard, lead pass. In comes Joshua Waugh for McTavish. In, shoot, scores! Hat trick, Mason McTavish.
Bedard turns it over here, and he gets sandwiched by a couple of defenders. McTavish heads up, and check out the unselfishness of Waugh. I mean, you have to love this if you're a teammate. Was an offensive guy. He led the Q in scoring, and he hasn't scored in this tournament yet. And yet, he sends in McTavish alone.
Bedard with a virtue.
Time to experiment with a different winger, and Hoffman up on the first line.
Now McTavish walks it back in front. Hoffman with a shot, and once again,
the other part of this is Waugh would now like to be able to play in the middle.
Right, here he is, shoots off the goalpost, backhand shot, and a shot by Desnoyers.
Opportunity to score his first goal of the tournament, so he's out here in the third period looking for his first, and that little soft spot. That is a nice release. A good pass by Dufour, kick it over to him, gets a lot on it. Beats the goalie Bolo clean, but not the post. Still smiling though. That's good, you gotta stay positive.
Goes off a stick and bounces back to the sideboards. And Kometz slammed there by Hoffman. Hoffman picks off that pass. McTavish in, shoots, scores! McTavish has 4.
Well, Hoffman's doing a nice job trying to keep his spot in this first line because it's his big hit that turns it over. And then he jumps off the boards to steal the puck. I mean, it's both the physicality and then good hard pass to McTavish. And how about this release? Loaded up. Zing. My goodness. That is upstairs in a hurry.
He's tied the goal record.
And O wants to sit him down.
That centering pass and a great chance there for Sturbach, just misfired. And Fight moves it ahead for Slovakia. Busting into Dvorsky. Dalibor Dvorsky, a backhand shot, put that wide. Mississauga franchise, the Steelheads in the Ontario League. Up for Desnoyers, works in. He goes crashing into Bolo, who's taken in. And now McTavish plays it back ahead to Bedard. Connor Bedard winding in. Holds, looks back. Zellweger a shot. And Bolo the save on that. He's able to hang on. Now brought in by Waugh. Flips it ahead to Ostapchuk. And it's bounced in behind the goal. Ostapchuk centers it. Backhand shot. And Dufour just turned away. Ostapchuk works in. Ostapchuk in, slides that wide. He was taken into the goaltender. 5 to go here in the third period.
Probably his last shift.
Zellweger looks back, chance for Waugh, in, scores! And Joshua Waugh gets one playing with McTavish.
I mean, Dufour, a little Quebec connection there is they've been good in this third. And it's Waugh beating Petrovicki to the front of the net. And make it no mistake. Keeping your feet moving, get there first. And if you recognize...
And McTavish is going to go off on a change. That's probably it in the record chase. Kent Johnson in, shoots! And a stop is made by Bolo. Good pass knocked down from Gaucher, but now got it back up by Desnoyers. Rink wide to Cooley. In comes Will Cooley with a shot. And Bolo the save on that. The Slovak captain battles in the corner.
You know, McTavish, like, what's a big tournament in this offensively? 7 points?
Oh, there's a chance of the side of the goal. And that's a stop shot.
Yeah. Last 21 seconds, and he's able to just grab this loose puck and quick hands tuck it in. No celebration. Let's move along, but another point for Joshua Waugh, who's all of a sudden come to life picking up points late in this game.
So Mastro just slides that back down. It's a dominant performance for Canada, an 11-1 win over Slovakia.